A man convicted of killing a protester in downtown Austin in 2020 is now free from prison.
Today, Governor Greg Abbott pardoned Daniel Perry. He was in prison after being convicted of the murder of a Black Lives Matter protester, Garrett Foster. Travis County jury sentenced Perry to 25 years in prison for that conviction.
But legal experts are raising concerns about the precedent this pardon sets. KVUE senior reporter Tony Blahetsky joined us now in studio to explain.
Brian and Quita, just hours after this conviction last spring, Governor Abbott promised to pardon Perry if the Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles recommended it. Today, the board did just that, along with recommending a full restoration of Perry's firearm rights. To recap a bit of this case, on the night of the shooting in 2020, Foster was carrying an assault rifle while protesting downtown, and Perry, who was driving for a rideshare that night, turned his car into the protest. Perry claimed Foster raised the gun at him, so he shot him in self-defense. In a statement, Perry's attorney said Foster illegally threatened Perry, and they said this ruling, quote, corrects the courtroom travesty and represents true justice in this case. This evening, I spoke with Gary Cohen, an Austin attorney and one of the top parole experts in the state. He told me in Perry's case, the board didn't follow its own criteria for recommending pardons. Some of those rules state that the board should get recommendations from trial court officials and that the board won't consider a pardon unless the defendant themselves proves there were exceptional circumstances in the case.
What are the exceptional circumstances in this case other than Governor Abbott's marching instructions and intrusion into the criminal justice process?
Cohen also told me he thinks this ruling undermines the judiciary, destroys respect for judges, and ignores the jury system. In a statement, Travis County District Attorney Jose Garza echoed that sentiment, saying Abbott and the board, quote, put their politics over justice and made a mockery of our legal system. They should be ashamed of themselves. And Garrett Foster's fiancee, Whitney Mitchell, issued a statement writing, quote, with this pardon, the governor has desecrated the life of a murdered Texan, impugned that jury's just verdict, and declared that citizens can be killed with impunity as long as they hold political views that are different from those in power.